This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Verse 11. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10 through 11 is I came across this article yesterday by Yahoo Entertainment, Yahoo.com, which they got the source from Rolling Stone, but the title speaks for itself. It says DOJ wants to suspend constitutional rights during coronavirus emergency. And these are the times that we're living in because the devil knows he has a short time, okay, Revelation 12 and 12, and he's going to bring out all types of unrighteous decrees to lock up, all right, the men of the Lord, all right, the true believers. Because we know why they want to suspend the Constitution, because they want to implement their New World Order. They want to start chipping people, all right? And that's the reason why you got to not be afraid, all right? The Lord didn't give the spirit of fear. Let me get that real quickly. 1 Timothy 1 and 7. No, excuse me. 2 Timothy 1 and 7. Real quickly. For the Most High have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Exactly. So you're not supposed to have the spirit of fear upon you. All right. You're supposed to believe that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to deliver you. All right. He's going to put the spirit on you that you endure all this, especially when they start pushing out the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Because this is what it's all coming down to. All right. They want to use this coronavirus as the cloak to their true intentions, all right? Which is to chip everyone, to track everyone, because that's what this devil's plan has been the whole time. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? Who is the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Let's get that. Milk scriptures. Job chapter 24, verse 9. 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he right? If it ain't the so-called white man, who's Esau, Edom, according to the Bible, all right, then who is the wicked? Who's the wicked that covered the face of the judges, that said that so-called Jesus is a so-called white man? All right, who did that? Okay, these Edomites, these so-called Caucasian, ones that call themselves Caucasians or so-called, all right? And not only did he cover the face of our Lord and Savior, he covered the face of the judges, the true judges, which are the Israelites, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. Okay? And when you see these, all right, these articles, it just proves that they are the wicked. All right? And they know their time is short, and they're going to push out all these unrighteous decrees. Let's get that real quickly. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievances which they have to prescribe, right? And it's these Edomites, these so-called white people. All right, that's why the Lord said, woe, because by you doing this, hey, the judgment is coming upon you, all right, no matter tenfold, all right? By you doing this, hey, it's straight up, the Lord is going to destroy America. And America's been on its way out, all right? The Lord has been set America up for destruction. It's just by them talking about this, you're only making your destruction come even quicker. And that's how we know, all right, we're at the end of this. So let's get into this article. It says, The Trump Department of Justice has asked Congress to craft legislation allowing chief judges to indefinitely hold people without trial and suspend other constitutionally protected rights during coronavirus and other emergencies, right? What's some other emergencies like the stock market crashing, okay? World War III breaking out, all right? There's another natural disaster like an earthquake, the big earthquake could hit California. Shoot, it could hit New York, all right? It could hit Florida, it could hit Texas, okay? Earthquakes in diverse places, all right? So those are these other emergencies. According to a report by Politico's Betsy Woodruff Swan, while the asks from the Department of Justice will likely not come to fruition with a democratically controlled House of Representatives, wait a minute, and this is a straight up lie, because why is look at New York, why is the mayor of New York City, okay, and Governor Cuomo of New York demanding that the military be brought in for quote unquote coronavirus, all right? And what's the military going to do? The military is going to follow the orders of the president, okay? Because he's the chief commander. You see, this is all the devil. You cannot trust these devils, man. All right. They demonstrate how much this White House has a frightening disregard for rights enumerated in the Constitution. Y'all never followed the Constitution, first of all right? The Constitution's been destroyed, all right? I think George Bush said that's just a piece of paper in a roundabout way, all right? It's just a damn piece of paper, all right? So y'all never followed the Constitution. You so-called white people, man, you're a bunch of hypocrites. Anyway, this is a message for our people. You better wake the hell up. They're going to start taking every little right you thought you had. It's going to be revoked. It says the DOJ has requested Congress allow any chief judge of district court to pause court proceedings whenever the district court is fully or partially closed by virtue of any natural disaster, civil disobedience, right, when the economy crashes, food riots, the purge, and other emergency situations, according to the draft language obtained by Politico. This would be applicable to any statutes or rules of procedure otherwise affecting pre-arrest, post-arrest, pre-trial, trial, and post-trial procedures in criminal and juvenile proceedings. So all you little purge babies and 18 and under, you're not exempt from this. And all civil processes and proceedings. They justify this by saying currently judges can pause judicial proceedings in emergency, but that new legislation would allow them to apply in a consistent manner. And this is what we're coming to, because all it's taking is a couple of crisis in America, and boom, this will be implemented. And it's coming, man. That's why you can't be afraid, man. All right? And when you elites, because this all goes back to the Illuminati, the secret societies, because they want their new world order. All right, you elites, you put your hand on the Lord's prophets, it's game over for you. All right? You think it's bad now? You ain't seen nothing yet. Psalms 105 and 7. I'll start here, but the point is on 15. He is the Lord our power. His judgments are in all the earth, right? And the reason why this is all happening, because the Lord's bringing judgment to the planet earth for all its wickedness, for all its iniquity. And don't act like you people that walk this earth are not wicked, all right? You heathens and you two-thirds, you know you're wicked. You know you're evil, all right? You know you disregard any of the law, statutes, commandments that the Lord has written, okay, on the Holy Bible. 8. He hath remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations. And who did he command his word to 1,000 generations? 9. Which covenant he made with Abraham and his oath unto Isaac. 10. And confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law and to Israel for an everlasting covenant. You see why, man, the Lord's going to bring judgment? All right, because this whole world, all right, is literally living in lies and speaking lies. The Lord's chosen people have always been the Israelites since day one. An everlasting covenant, okay? The promises, All right. And that's why we're living the last day, because the Lord is a man that shall not lie. Let me get that scripture real quickly. You know what? Let me open up another tab. Because the Lord promised his people that they were going to be given the kingdom of heaven. All right. Numbers 23 and 19. The Most High Power Yahweh is not a man that he shall lie, right? Because he's not a man, all right? He's omnipotent, all right? He exists. That's what Yahweh means. He exists. He is, man. He's not a man. Man lie, all right? Your politicians lie. President Trump, all right? You could catch this guy lie in a speech, all right? You wicked Israelites, you lie, especially of the men of the Lord, which are here at Great Millstone. What are you saying? That we're rapists, okay? That we're pedophiles. Hey, the Lord got you. Every idle word, man. All right? And y'all gonna have to eat this judgment, because you are not exempt from Esau's laws. All right? Neither the Son of Man, that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Right. So he promised an everlasting covenant with the Israelites. Point blank, period. That is not hard to comprehend. Okay? Let's continue back. Psalms 105 and 11. Saying unto thee, will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance? 12. Right, because that's the promised land, all right? The land of Canaan, all right? Which Joshua went on a war campaign and kicked out all the heathens, okay? Saying unto thee, will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance? 12. When they were but a few men in number, yea, very few, and strangers in it? Yeah, because we were few, all right? We weren't a big nation, but we grew. And now we're one of the biggest nations now. If you look at the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? And what they call themselves today, each tribe is a nation. 13. When they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people. 14. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes. Right. Good example. When we got out of Egypt, all right, all we wanted to do was get to the promised land, and we had to literally fight. Okay. Just to get into the promised land, when we didn't need to fight with some of these nations, like you Amalekites, all right, which you are the descendant of Esau, all right. You were the first nation to rise up against us, all right, and you weren't even in the promised land, all right. You just were a bunch of haters, and you were jealous because we got the birthright. 15. But here's the point: saying, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm. Right. So Esau, Edom, you so-called white people, you elites, and your military and your law enforcement, you touch us, the prophets. You think it's bad now in America and abroad? You ain't seen nothing yet, all right? You ain't seen it. But guess what? Prophecy must be fulfilled, and you're going to do it in your pride, and that's when it's checkmate, all right? The Lord got you in the snare, clowns. Let's go, because you know why? We have the angels encamped around us. Let's go. Psalms 34 and 7. Psalms 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivered them. Right. So the angels have always been around us. That's why we've had so much confidence to go on the highways and byways and teach this word on the streets. All right. We have so much confidence to push this word out day in and day out, Lord willing. Okay. Because we know that the Lord, all right, is protecting us, all right, using his angels. All right. But hey, and there's a perfect, you know what? That reminds me. The book of Acts 12. Because did not an angel deliver Peter from the prison? Because this is going to be, miracles are going to happen. And you got to believe that miracles are going to happen. Acts 12, and I'll start at 1, but I believe the point is in 9 or 10. Acts 12 and 1. Now, about the time Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, right? Because what's this church talking about? The believers of Yahushua. Okay, that was the church. Okay, all those that believed that the Messiah died on the cross and was risen again. Okay, And Herod didn't like that because he was losing his position. And he was a fake anyway. He was an Edomite who took on our customs and our heritage. All right, just like you Edomites are doing today. You so-called Jewish people. You want to call yourselves Israeli, doing the same thing that King Herod did. But that's for another topic. 2. And he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. 3. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. Right, and that's very spiritual because we just got completed with our Passover. Okay? And now look, you got shutdowns, you got quarantines, and there's laws coming out, right? Like this one, to suspend constitutions, all right? To put people in prison for not obeying the authority. Okay? It's very spiritual. Think about it. 4. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Right, and when you go into that word Easter, is the Pesha, all right? And let's go into it just so that you know. All right, the Pesha sacrifice. All right, Pesha lamb, the lamb the Israelites were accustomed to slay. All right, this is all talking about what? The Passover, you see? The feast, the Passover. And we just got done with the Passover. All right? So, hey, man, this is it, man. The Lord's really making moves because it's all to fulfill prophecy, man. And we're at the end of this. Let's continue on. 5. Peter, therefore, was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto the Most High for him. Right. So Peter was praying for the church, all right, to the Most High, man, to the Most High power. And guess what? The Lord was listening, and that's why, hey, we're gonna be. It's the same thing now. We're gonna be put into prison, some of us, all right. But don't fear, man. All right, just pray. Okay. The Lord didn't give a spirit of fear, man, but a sound mind. First of all, that's why we're doing this. We're preparing our minds, our spirit, for when these things happen. Okay? 6. And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains. Right. So Peter was literally, okay, kept an eye on 24/7. All right. The soldiers were near him, okay, at arm's length. All right. Keeping an eye on him. So because they thought that he was going to escape. All right. And watch what happens. And the keepers before the door kept the prison. 7. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side and raised up, saying, Rise up quickly, and his chains fell off from his hand. Right. Hey, just like an angel delivered Peter out of the prison, same thing with us, brothers and all right, and sisters. Okay. Because the Lord, man, he's going to make sure these angels protect the true believers, man. All right? The true believers, the true worshipers. Okay? And you got to believe in that. 8. And the angel said unto him, Gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said on him, Cast thy garments about thee and follow me. Right. And Peter did not question. Peter did exactly what the angel said, man. And we're going to be visited. Hey, we're living in the last days, man. Best believe we're going to be visited by angels, all right, to guide us and protect us. 9. And he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. Right, he thought it was a dream. Okay, but when you read down right here, it says 10. And when they were past the first and the second ward, all right, meaning in the prison complex, that's where you have a warden, they came onto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which openeth to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him. Right. And when you read down, that's Peter knew that wasn't a dream. That was an angel that got him out of that prison. And that's what you got to believe in. Okay. Because, hey, this devil's coming down, all right, with full wrath. He wants to take away everyone's rights. But the true believers, the elect, we don't got nothing to worry about. All right, because hey, we have also Michael the archangel. This will be one more, and I'll be done with this lesson. Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Right. Michael, all right, who's under the commandment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that time, same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Right. What's that time of trouble, man? Jacob's trouble. Right? When they implement martial law, when they take away everyone's rights, when they go into people's houses telling them to take the chip and don't think the chip's not coming. It's the perfect time to bring out this article. I was just reading it, but might as well just put it in this lesson. Bill Gates will use microchip implants to fight coronavirus, right? And this is now coming out. How not only was Bill Gates pushing to implant women, all right, to stop them for a contraceptive, meaning stop them from having children. He also wants a chip to put in people to fight coronavirus. All right, so this is all going to the microchip, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. All right, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates will launch human implantable capsules that have digital certificates which can show who has been tested for the coronavirus and who has been vaccinated against it. Right. Okay, and that's why the angels are going to be with us, man, to protect us, all right, so that we get out of these situations, all right, and then those certain men, they're going to have spiritual powers, okay, they're going to have spiritual powers. So you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man, you got a lot to think about, but it's good though, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is setting us up, man, to show His power, to show His glory. But the point is, man, we have these angels to protect us, all right, because they're commanded on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to do so. All right, so you're not supposed to have the spirit of fear. As you can see, things are getting close to clamping down and taking away people's rights left and right. All right, there's shortages on food and water. The economy's crashing. All right, they already got military troops. It's only going to intensify because we're at the end. All right, but you must stay in the spirit. You must continue to watch and pray, right, and the Lord will deliver you. Just like He delivered Peter, okay? All right, just like He delivered many of our ancestors, all right? Daniel from the lion's den, okay? So, have faith, believe. We're at the end. And with that, Lord, when this lesson was edifying, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great Millstone, Ruel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. As you can see, Rome's out of here. All right. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. All right. You sisters that watch the few. All right. Keep studying. And pray. Make sure you have your head covered. And with that, Shalom. And of course, Abba Ball. Shalom.